somewhere else. Yes, you can be married and your heart is somewhere else, especially when you marry the wrong man or the wrong woman in your life. The worst mistake you can ever make in your life is to marry the wrong man. Hello, my lovelies. It's your favorite girl, Goldfish TV, in the building. Don't let anybody deceive you that you should throw your ex into trash. You should run away from your exes. Your exes can actually be your divine helper. Your exes can actually be your destiny helper. They can be people that will help you through in life. But I'm not saying you should go to your ex and start knocking. That is not what I'm saying. That's not what I said. Please. But you can be friends with your ex. That you're married does not mean you can't have communication with people or you can't keep friends. There are some good friends that you can't get rid of. And some people will ask, if your ex is good enough, why didn't he marry you or she marry you? Fine, maybe circumstances or maybe problems of life. Maybe by then you are not ready to marry him, or he's not your spec at that time, or he's not your spec at that particular time. Or maybe one thing or the other. Maybe he's ready for marriage and you're not yet ready, you're still in school. Or maybe you're ready and he's not ready. One thing or the other, one thing led to the other. Maybe the marriage didn't really work out, or you guys are still young then and you part away. Some people will say, can somebody be married and your heart is somewhere else? Yes, you can be married and your heart is somewhere else, especially when you marry the wrong man or the wrong woman in your life. The worst mistake you can ever make in your life is to marry the wrong man or to marry the wrong husband. When it comes to marriage, be careful, you ladies, be careful the kind of man you end up with. These men, they come, in the first place because they see some potentials in you, and they get to trap you and to get you as their wife. At the end of the day, when you enter that house, they attempt to, in fact, to finish everything about you. Understand? Want to put you under the carpets or under a mattress so that you won't raise your head or your shoulder up. So these are the things, basic things you should look out for. Any man that you feel you're having an affair or relationship with that is not concerned about your well-being or your welfare or your growth in life, or is not supportive in terms of whatever business you're doing or anything you're doing in order to excel in life, it's not supportive, it's not encouraging you, run away from that kind of person before the marriage comes. Understand? Sometimes I've seen a lot of marriages, a lot of people, a lot of women, a lot of men that their exes fix up at the end of the day after marriage. That you're married does not mean you won't communicate with people or you won't mingle with people. But the thing is that just be careful. Fine, the Igbo people will say that anya nyada ala. Maybe, once you see that person, because of the feelings you have for the person before, you may want to, do one or two things. But if you have self-control, that's where self-control comes in. If you have self-control and self-esteem, I don't think you will do. You guys can actually be good friends. You can, even your families can know each other. You can introduce your family. So both families can actually know themselves, get to know themselves and become family friends. I've seen people like that. That you had something with somebody before does not mean that person had to be your enemy, forever and ever. I've seen people who are stuck and it's their ex that at the end of the day saw them through. Be it man or woman, because when you talk about it, they think that it's only women go to the men. The men too sometimes need the help of the women. Understand? Maybe before those days when you guys parted, the lady has not really stand on her feet and all that, or the man has not, and eventually the man picks up or the lady picks up, and things are not working out for the other parties and all that, and you tend to oh, this person was nice to me during those days and all that, and this person is okay now, let me call this person maybe for financial help or maybe for one help or the other. I understand, it could be anything. You get, and you decide to call that your ex, that your ex decide to rescue you because of the past relationship and all that, and how nice you are. That's why you have to be nice in order to keep long-term relationship. People that says this, throw your ex in the trash, throw your ex in the dustbin, throw your ex on the whatever inside the gutter. No, when you throw them inside the gutter, what if that your ex is your destiny helper? You have eventually thrown that ex into the dustbin, and what happens? When that opportunity comes for that your ex to do that thing that God presents or program him to do in your life or her to do in your life, you fail it, you lose it because you have already thrown him or her in the trash. So don't undermine anybody. Anybody can be of use at any time, of help. But I did say you should go and start knocking your ex. Except if your marriage didn't work again and both of you decided to come back again and get married. Fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So this is what I have to tell you today. Okay? The lesson here is don't throw your exes in the trash, because they can always be your destiny helper. They can actually be your help at some point in time. This is what I have to tell you today. I love you guys. See you again in my next one. Bye.